one of the doctors that helped develop the vaccination for COVID. They honored her on there. They honored Steve Harvey on there. Kevin Hart. These people was in the crowd too. I heard then.
Everybody got William Wood, I guess.
I think Denzel was there. I think Denzel was there. I didn't catch it at Denzel, but he was one of the people being honored too at that degree award. It was cool though. Nice little show, man. One Bad Boys and Men popped out with old girl from
Boys to Men.
Boys to Men. You know what I'm saying? Sean, Wanye, and what's my boy? What's the other cat named Nathan? Yeah, they popped out. They did a cover of One Sweet Day with. They had old girl singing Mariah part. What's her name? She the one that played in that new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air show.
Oh,
Coco. She did.
Oh, she's the baddie. She's a little cute.
Yeah,
right
she's bad. Oh, Coco. Yeah, and she's talented.
Very.
She's a triple threat. She does. She's acting, singing.
Well, you know she was a child star on Disney.
I did not know that.
Yeah. She
You
been
know,
around
this
for a
camera
minute.
looks like my head is elongated over here. It looks like my head is.
It's not. It's not completely the camera.
I mean, that's like you see it, can you see? Like a black cone head. I wonder if the cone heads, remember that movie Cone Heads? I wonder if they had black, Dan Aykroyd, who was his wife in there? Another pretty known actress. I wonder if they had black cone head people on.
I think they did. I think
Nah, it wasn't no nigga cone heads. No. No.
Lover Man.
Shower Ranks?
No. Damn. What's his name?
There wasn't no black
on
cone.
Great on Saturday Night Live with him. Damn. I can't.
Eddie Murphy? Tim Hardaway?
Tim Meadows. He played Lover. Ah, shit.
Played the dude in that dude with the tie tongue that played in with the humping people woman when he had the large genitalia. What his name was? Mr. Loverman.
I think it was Loverman or something like that along the lines.
He was like a TV radio personality or something.
Radio, yeah, late night.
So he was talking with all the people and he was making his mouth. Welcome to another edition of Shit Talking, everybody.
Shit Talking.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for not joining us. It's Sunday. We are here. We weren't able to live it up last Sunday because I was not here.
Wasn't a lot going on in the news.
Wasn't a lot. There's never a lot going on in the news. I mean, unless you depends on what you're interested in. You know, what you're interested in.
Well, as predictable, we got Joe Biden, Donald Trump rematch.
Man, you know, Donald Trump gonna take him down. I think Trump gonna take him on down for the simple fact, to me, Biden is just too old, man.
They are
I mean, but shit, Trump is younger than Biden.
A few years.
I'll take him. Trump don't look like he about to fall over though. He don't look like he don't look like he's frail. You know, old Biden looks frail. He just look real frail. Like he ain't, like running this country is just too much for him. You know what I'm saying? That's how he look to me.
I think he just in the shit all by himself.
And it's wearing him down.
I mean, it's been a long time playing a politician, somebody who's supposed to be friendly in the public and evil behind closed doors.
Yeah, man, it's a dirty game. I believe all politicians went in with the pure heart. But once they got in there and saw what they were up against, it's from like Pac said years ago, how can you be an angel in a room full of demons? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's hard to be an angel in a room full of demons. You know, like
extremely hard.
You know, they gonna get the salivate looking at you and start, you know, be looking to devour you because you don't go along with the agenda. You're not playing the game right. One of these kids is doing his own thing. With that being said, let's give a shout out to the panel of hosts. Those here and those aren't here. Let's give a shout out to my brother Young Yoda. Young man. Yoda's in the building. You know you. And let's give a shout out to our brothers that aren't here right now. Couldn't be here with us this evening. Your man True. Give it up to him, man. And our brother Mega Fish Blast. Boom, boom, boom. He's gonna boom you. And our brother Bone, Big Body, who also
Big Body.
Yeah, Biden, Trump. Yeah, that's it ain't nobody out there. Trump wins because he's more flamboyant. Trump wins because he rocks. People identify more with Trump. Looks like my camera has gone out. Maybe is it a timer? Look like he done. Is it still recording once the screen goes black?
I don't know. It says recording.
I sure look dark. That might be different though on the other side. Or am I just that dark on me? Can we brighten it up, man? I look like a thumbprint. I don't want a thumbprint out, man. I don't want a thumbprint out. So that's what I say. Trump just more Trump, even though he's just a buffoon. Yep. He has more relation to. So I even heard Fat Joe bought a pair of those Trump sneakers, my nigga. He said Fat Joe that came on. I think it was on the gram.
Yeah, he got resale value.
I believe it was on the gram, and he was like, "Yeah, you know, I bought me a pair of Trumps because."
He said he didn't buy them. He said he didn't buy them.
He said he bought them. Yes, he did.
He said he was giving to him. He didn't buy them.
I don't know about that. I remember seeing.
I heard him.
He said he's a sneaker connoisseur,
yeah,
and he rocked his. He got his pair of Donald Trump's. That's what I heard. I don't know if he bought them, but I know he said he's a sneaker connoisseur, and he got his pair. Maybe he didn't disclose how he got them at that time, but he had them. He hung them over his shoulder.
Yep.
And he's supporting that Trump shoe. It's that Trump shoe, which makes me believe that's how I believe he's gonna win again. Cause he's got the imagination of the people.
Black people like shoes?
No, because it's a relating type thing. He knows that fashion goes along with a lot of this bull crap. You know, the fashion world and relating to people, trying to relate on their level, and not just black people, but a lot of people like up on their sneaker game. So he's just like, let me just go on down another level. Let me relate to these people. Let me make a shoe. Yeezy did it. If Kanye can do it, I can make me a shoe. Yeah, y'all make me a Trump. Yeah, I want a Trump.
The Trump ones.
Make me the Trump ones, baby. Don't play with me. Give me some Trump ones, baby.
$400.
Give me some Trump.
$4,000 if you can get a signature.
Give me some Trump ones, baby. I'm rocking them tonight at the club, boy. Don't step on them. So that's what I think. He's just more relatable to the people, whereas Biden is more like, he's got bills and what shit he's trying to pass, and he just seems more like a robotic, I guess, just more stiff.
He's definitely more robotic.
Not as relatable as Trump. Trump is amusing. Trump is entertainment. And let's just face it, that's what the country is. That's what everyone is distracted by these days anyway, is the entertainment. So,
yeah, a lot of people get distracted by what he does in the front of the camera.
You know what I'm saying?
And don't pay too much attention about what he does behind the camera.
I don't think anyone does.
They never talk about policy. They only talk about miscellaneous cultural stuff. Like, he said this, he disrespected these people, he disrespected these people. But it's all the same.
Disrespect is disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Divide and say some America. All I'm saying is, whether you vote or not, I still believe old Trump-a-doodle. That old Trump-a-doodle finna dance his way right back in the office, man.
My thing.
See, they said they can't take his name off the ballot.
Supreme Court.
Some state, they judge, they appealed it. What they did there, they said no, They rebel. Y'all can't take his name off the ballot. He's official.
Because he hasn't been convicted of nothing.
Yeah, he ain't. He's official, and we just can't. Y'all can't serve him no injustice. He went as far as to say. Did he say something like I'm getting treated like black folk?
Man, he said that's how black people are uniting with him because they feel he's being.
They feel like he's being
against.
like they are.
Wow.
I'm a multi-million, I'm a billionaire, and I feel these black folk relate to me because I feel their pain. That's what Donald's saying. I feel
it's somewhat true.
There is a truth.
When the justice system come after you, you're gonna be in trouble, no matter who you are.
But if he had been a man of color, he'd have been all.
Yeah, how you? He was arrested and didn't have to give a mugshot.
Yeah, he'd already be.
How the hell that happened?
He'd already be knee deep into trouble right now already. Had he been a man, a melanated man, I'll just say that. And yet everybody, why is everything always about color on y'all show? Because it is. I mean, unless we address the elephant in the room, it's gonna always shit everywhere. So.
And no, we're not talking about the average person.
Just talking about
the system,
the system
whole.
Is
the one
whole
Lincoln said
by,
we should give white people power over upper class over the black colored people, black people. That's what he said.
Yeah,
the president. And that's what they've been following.
And that's the man who they created with freeing the slave.
Yeah.
Abraham D. Lincoln.
And then they owe him, he said give us 40 acres and a mule. They quickly rewound that. They killed the man for saying that.
So don't get him nothing. What? 40 acres in a
Man, better give the slave owner something for losing that property.
Yeah, let's pay the slave owner who got to give up all their niggers and get out there and find somebody else who's going to pick this cotton now. They said a lot of slaves didn't leave the plantation, though. Did you hear about that or something?
Yeah, well, that's how we ended up with Juneteenth.
A lot of them didn't leave. A lot of them stayed on with massa and thrived.
Because when your fellow brethren come up and say, hey, we free, we could go. They're like, man, I'm not going to run out there with you. Not today. Maybe next week.
And leave this foundation that we do have. At least we got some stability here. It's almost like the story of of God's people coming out of Egypt. When they got out, they're like, man, Moses, where you taking us, man?
And then that's when they said black people are lazy. Because after we got the plantations, motherfuckers didn't have to go to work. Didn't have to be up at the crack of dawn to the break of dawn working for them damn masters.
So they just lingered around in the streets, and where did they go?
And that's when they came up with the justice system, with the laws. You can't be loitering over here. And then that's where the hobo came from, you know what I'm saying? Because they used to just hop the train, you know what I'm saying? We're going somewhere.
Right,
we're getting away from here.
We got to ride.
That was a lot of them, but a lot of them just kept doing what they were doing because now you can actually make a living.
And then there was still a lot of prejudice in the North, too, as well.
The North, yeah,
there's a lot of prejudice up there still. Too.
All of the Americas,
the wars in New York and all that stuff.
The whole world,
that city. It was if you was black, you were whack. Let's just face it. In those times, if you were black, you were considered whack.
When the 9 European countries decided to invade and develop race and race to see who could develop and conquer the most land in the West. It's been on and cracking with race. It's been a race. And now that they got it all, they don't know what to do with it. They want to try to keep it, which is not what's natural.
They're just messing it all. It's only what affects them and theirs. I mean, they don't care about what we have to deal with. I'm like, people, once you realize that, then all that president stuff, which I think is already fixed. I already think they already know who exactly is going to be a president. I believe the voting and stuff is just another form of distraction. It's to keep your mind off other things. They put out the news they want you to hear because they run all of that stuff. You only hear what they want you to hear.
There's so many secret organizations running around in this black network of black sites in this world.
You got your own platform, and even then you answering to somebody. I was telling my partner that the other day, like, yeah, shake the white man. I'm like, you can never shake the white man, bro. You're gonna always have to deal with the whites, man.
Like I said,
they have all the keys.
So like I say, you just climb all the way up that ladder. Climb all the way up that ladder. Make it to the very, very top. To a Klan meeting.
And when you get up there, he's saying they don't wear
a Klan meeting. Now, if you bringing them some money, you might make it out. But if you owe them some money, cancel Christmas.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap for you. It's a wrap for you.
And I defy anybody to tell me that it's not. Show me a picture of any type of industry. And then we'll see.
I'm having that same problem again. What is it? It must be on some kind of timer because that camera over there is not doing it.
Time.
When you do it all yourself, and you.
But I don't think it's not a.
It's not. It's filming. That just went off, right? Is that what it's saying? When you do your own production, we're all trying to self-contain.
Yeah, the screen is just timing out.
We don't have a big enough budget to hire anyone to work the electronics. So of course, Young Yola does a great job at of doing what he can to keep to bring us on in the folks and how y'all doing out there, divided states? What's going on in y'all world? Talk to us. We talk back. How's family? How's work? How's your personal life? How's your, holler at us. We holler back. And that's how we do this. Mike Tyson fighting
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, divided this with America. Tell us what your takes on Mike Tyson, who's almost 60. Or is he 60 already? He's almost 60.
57.
Mike Tyson, who's 60. Getting in the ring with Jake who?
Paul.
Jake
27.
Paul, 27 years old, Caucasian.
It's going to be a battle.
Jake Paul's no slouch. He's no slouch. And Mike Tyson, of course, is one of the greatest boxers, heavyweights of all time.
Jake Paul should get knocked the fuck out. But it should be a battle for about 3 rounds.
You say he should get knocked out because... Yeah, Mike Tyson, I mean, do you lose it with age? Can Mike Tyson still knock somebody out?
Jake Paul is not the easiest in defense. His defense is not really that good.
Don't you think they working on that now? He getting ready to get into the ring with this old pit bull? This old pit bull, grandmaster.
Coming from the old pit bull himself, said, everybody got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. Yeah. And Jake Paul cannot put pressure like Holyfield on Mike Tyson.
All I'm saying, you think his camp is going to teach him how to protect himself? You think they're going to be like, guard yourself? This is Mike Tyson. You think his defense might get... I mean, the fight ain't till July, right? Sometime in July, I think it is.
I'm not even sure.
I was reading a little something about, I think it said something about July. Don't quote me on that, divided states. Somewhere it's between, it's one of the J months. I believe it's July. It's not January. It's not June. I believe it was July. I
thought it would be sooner than that, but yeah, it probably is.
I believe it was July, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not July, it's June. I was just looking at a little something on it earlier, and it was saying how Mike Tyson climbing in the ring. You think this is a good thing? What you think Mike getting paid for this? You think Mike getting paid?
Yeah, he definitely getting paid. Both of them get paid. Him and Jay.
Pay-per-view type paid? Is this pay-per-view stuff, or is this just gonna be some?
I think it's on Netflix.
Netflix getting into the fight game. Netflix all over the place. Interesting though. I'm going for Mike, of course.
I think Jake Paul going for Mike.
Oh, nice. I think Jake Paul in there trying to beat Mike. I think if Jake Paul can get a victory over a 57-year-old Mike Tyson, ex-champ, professional boxer, I think that would do a lot for his brand.
Jake wants to be a great fighter. He wants to be a good fighter.
You know.
So that lets me know he's gonna get knocked out because he's gonna go in there thinking he could whoop Mike. It's only so far he can run.
Saturday, yeah, July 20th, yes. One of those J months.
July 20th.
July on Netflix, Tyson versus Paul. Who y'all got y'all money on, Divided States? I don't even gamble, but if I was a gambling man, I put my money on Mike. I don't know if it might be up. If he gets a good land on Paul, but Paul all right though. He's not too slouchy with it.
He ain't gonna be able to hit Mike, and Mike gonna be able to hit him.
Think that's how it's gonna go?
I'm positive.
Mike's 57 though.
I still see him working out. He still got his head moving. Still got the bob and weave.
Yeah, but he got the win.
That's why I said it's going 3
He
rounds.
smoked that weed and stuff. Might be blowing tree. You think it's going just 3 rounds?
Yeah, Mike Tyson gonna knock him out unless Jake Paul get the running.
I think he's
now Mike throw all body blows. He still might knock him out because
it's Mike Tyson. This goes without question, Divided. It goes without question, Divided. You know what I'm saying? What?
Now, if they both are on the mission to let Jake survive, then yeah, it's gonna look crazy. We're gonna watch a terrible fight. But if Mike Tyson go out there and fight this guy like I know he can,
you might be surprised. You never know. What if Paul drop him? What if Paul drop Tyson? Then what?
I would have to believe he can hit it first. I don't think he can hit Mike.
I don't know.
Now with a power shot.
He's definitely too powerful. I just want to see a good. I mean, you already think of it as a slaughter because, okay, Mike Tyson, who the hell is Jake Paul compared to Mike Tyson? So your mind already said, when it comes to boxing, right? Who the hell is Jake Paul compared to Iron Mike Tyson?
Danger, Will Robinson.
It already tells you automatically, okay, this man has a death wish. What's wrong with him? Somebody had get his head examined. That's what it tells me. But
the last time I seen Mike Tyson fight, it was Roy Jones. Now, Roy Jones might have been a little slower than Jake Paul, but his IQ is way higher in boxing.
Right.
When it comes to boxing and getting out the way, and he couldn't get out the way, Jake Paul gonna get knocked out.
How did that fight go between him and Roy?
It went to decision because Roy know how to fight him.
Yeah, I can't recall if I watched that round for round and saw the.
And he still couldn't lift his arms after the fight because Mike was just really throwing body blows, and he couldn't lift his arms. He got hit that much where it hurt that bad. He said Mike Tyson's like a pit bull. You don't know how to play. Trust me, I got a pit bull. They don't know how to play.
What you saying, Mike was cheating in there? What was he doing? Shaking him up, biting him?
He trying to play. He just don't know how. He want to play. He's not trying to be. That's why Roy didn't get knocked out.
Oh, because Tyson was trying to play.
Yeah.
Tyson was playing with him.
Yeah, Tyson was, and he still couldn't lift his arms after the fight.
Getting beat. Bang.
Body blow. Asked the man, did he want to fight again? He said, I got to talk to my family in Pensacola. I'm about to get up out of here. Why
y'all trying to put me back in the ring with this savage and this maniac? Payday for Jake Paul. I mean,
now,
you think he gonna get a nice bag on Jakey?
He has to be willing to tangle with Mike, and I don't know how willing he's gonna be in the 3rd round. That's all I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure by the time the 1st round starts and he gets in that ring, he realizes who he's in that ring with. I think then reality's gonna hit him like, oh snap, that's Mike Tyson over there. This man is known for tearing off heads, and I believe at that point he know he.
The only way to beat Mike Tyson is to fight him.
You just gotta keep him in his face. You gotta keep him in his face. I don't know if Jake Paul got the height over Mike. I'm pretty sure.
What up, family?
Mike ain't a very big guy, is he?
He said Jake Paul scared to fight in his weight class. What weight class they fighting in? Ain't they heavyweight?
Mike
Or is
Tyson
it light heavyweight?
Mike Tyson gotta come down, or what?
I'm not sure.
What lightweight they talking about? Who are we talking to? Let the divided states of America know who we're addressing.
That's Drew.
Drew Carr, that's kinfolk, man. Thank you for tuning in, Drew.
Yep.
Young Drew moving so cool. I remember we were putting together that song back in the day, baby. You know, so we gotta finish that. We gotta get together, man. Hey, Drew, if you listen to me, we gotta get together and finish that, man. Me, you, I think who else on that? Walter. Thanks, hey, man. Yeah, but what weight class is that, though?
It was finished, actually. Yeah, shit. I don't know how he gonna fight the man in any type of weight class.
I tell you what.
He said that's why he's going for the old boxers, and Mike Tyson is the wrong person to.
Man, I think he done been out too much. He more than he can chew messing with old Mikey. Again, what's happening here? That's just a timer or something?
Yeah.
You don't mean it's off though, right? Can you take the timer off?
It's gonna take a good minute, so.
It doesn't look like that one. Are they the same?
That one is the same.
Yeah, that one looks. That screen keeps staying on. That one definitely ain't pop. It'll be interesting. It'll be entertainment. It'll be entertainment. You know, people tune in to watch.
Enough cameras.
People to tune in and watch. Oh yeah,
I'm about to start trying to put some movies together. You know what I'm saying? Do some photography stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just try to expand a little internet.
You want to get into some movies? Oh, we gonna get acting going on. Get into some acting, y'all. You know, if you a character,
fam, we definitely gonna have to finish that song.
Man, I'm telling you, baby, we gonna put it together. We trying to get it together real soon. I ain't trying to cap you like the youngsters say. I ain't trying to cap you. But we trying to put the studio back together, but we don't know. We ain't got no date on it, but we trying to reform Voltron and start messing around again, man, and get you on that track, baby. Go on, let the world know our young Drew moves so smooth, so cool, baby, you know. That's what we on. That's what we on right now.
Yep. What up, nigga? What up, people?
Everybody that joined in, thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for that. I was rapping to this one guy. He was talking about, you know, whether it's cool or not for your spouse to learn how to shoot. I'm like, he's like, I don't know, I want to shoot range, you know, with my girl. And, you know, and she learned how to use guns and learned how to load them and cock them and shoot them. And hey, I'm like, that could be a good thing. I mean, what if somebody got the drop on you? I mean, wouldn't you want her to be able to, you know, feel confident enough to, you know,
that's why we call it a murder cut.
Or because you want to be able to, you don't want your girl to learn how to shoot. Or
we live in a world where the gun is popular.
Would you put your girl in a kung fu class? What I'm saying, you know what I mean, like. Anything to that type, empowering like that. Some of that kung fu could possibly get used on you. Like would you be having that? I think that's what my problem.
That's what I mean when I say safe and dangerous. You want to stay safe. You don't want to get into any of those interactions. But if you do, you want to be dangerous. You want to let people know that you're not for playing.
So if you had, your girl, let's say hypothetical, I know you don't do that type of thing. I know you.
I don't own nobody. No.
Yeah,
everybody's
hypothetically speaking,
everybody got free will.
If you have a problem with your girl learning self-defense, or learning how to shoot a weapon, or becoming a knife expert, or anything.
In the divided states of America, we be killing.
He said, murder the better. The more you murder, the better you are. What he's saying. He wants a murderous.
You better know how to defend yourself.
He wants a murderous. If you are what he's saying is he wants you to be murderous. You know what I'm saying?
I want you by your mindset to not get yourself in a situation.
He said he ain't dealing with you if you ain't got it.
If you notice that situation.
She have to have a couple of bodies. I'm asking the Bible State of America. I think Young Yoda said, in order to date him in his fictional world, you got to have bodies. You got to have at least 3-4 bodies on your record. If you ain't got no bodies, you say you want them to be safe and dangerous, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, would you date a woman that's got a couple of bodies?
Well,
you find out that could you date a woman that's got a couple of bodies?
Most people I know don't.
She got a couple of bodies.
Don't get into them type of situations. But if you do,
you don't know. Hey,
it's lightweight class for Jake Paul. Okay, that's what's up. But yeah, it's all
lightweight class. So that means Mike Tyson's going down. We just jump. Mike Tyson has to go down, or it's lightweight because Mike Tyson is almost 60. What is it? Is it a weight thing or is it?
They say Jake Paul don't want to go up that far.
Oh, because he want to be able to run. He put on too much weight, he ain't gonna be able to get away from the dog.
he won't Mike Tyson to be dehydrated.
He ain't gonna be able to get away from that dog if he put on all that weight. That dog will chase his ass down.
He won't Mike Tyson
he ain't gonna be able to hop that fence. He ain't gonna be able to hop that fence. That's for damn sure. So what I was saying, your spouse, I'm talking to the men in the United States of America. And if your woman, would you have a problem with her learning how to defend herself? Whether it's jiu-jitsu, karate, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Would that be an issue with you? And would you date a woman with bodies? She's got a couple of bodies. Would you date her? Young Yoda, would you date the woman? She's got a couple of bodies now. But she's been acquitted. She ain't been charged with. It was all self-defense. It was all self-defense.
Oh, yeah.
It was all self-defense. You know what I'm saying? It was all self-defense, but she's got...
I'm going to know not to jump.
I'm just saying. It's all self. She ain't ever been charged with no murder. She always walked out the courtroom with her head high. She got 3-4 kills. Known kills.
Damn, 3-4?
I said bodies. Bodies mean plural. The United States, I said bodies. I didn't say bodies. She's got like 4 bodies. I'll say 4 bodies.
And it wasn't all at the same time?
Wasn't like she sprayed up the liquor store or nothing. Like, no. These was all different. These are bodies. These are different bodies. Different brothers that got dropped.
Drew say it's all about the money. Big names move money.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Definitely. Most definitely.
That's for sure. Big bang take little bang.
Yeah, most definitely. If you get somebody like Mike Tyson to come out and fight you, you're gonna get the viewers for sure.
It takes a lot of money to get Mike Tyson to become a lightweight.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, he's not a big person for say like that. Period. He's just a big ball of muscle. But lightweight, what's that? 180?
I believe. Don't give me the line, but about that.
188, something like that.
One between that and 200, right?
I think that's light heavyweight. But what Jake Paul walk around as? I think they about that.
I think Jake Paul about 190.
That is a guess. Something like that. I think
that is a guess.
I know he had at least 170.
Don't quote me on that.
But yeah, it's gonna be something else. But I want her to be able to defend herself.
Hey man, you know what? As long as you don't do anything to get on her bad side, where she don't kick your throat out. You know
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. When I hit the fence, she hit that same time.
Man, what I'm saying, it can be
going.
I can see it as an asset. I can see it as a good thing. I don't see it as a bad thing. Like I said, what if you get dropped? What if you get
damn, you had to drop 4 motherfuckers?
Hey man, she got 4 bodies. You just made her. Y'all been chilling. Y'all been having a good time. Y'all been at
different times.
These are different hummus. These are different killings. These are different killings over a 10-year span.
Well,
over a decade.
We've always lived in
over a decade.
Sundown state. Take 10 steps and draw. That's how we was brought up in this motherfucker.
Hey.
So definitely, yeah, it's always a possibility you might have to
she just got 4 bodies. That's it. She just got 4. She just got 4 bodies, 4 confirmed kills. You know what I'm saying? She's real nice looking. She's like she's got a head on her shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Actually, she's in real estate now. She's selling houses now, but she's got a confirmed 4 kills. Could you date her? She got confirmed 4 kills. Where she was actually the one that did the killing. It was like she killed him. Whether it's by stabbing, shooting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could. I mean,
bludgeoning to death with a bottle of Remy Martin, you know, anything.
Yeah, we vibing like that.
Vibing like that. She just got 4 bodies, bro. She's just a killer, bro.
Yeah, we could do our thing.
You know what I'm saying? She's just a killer, but you know she like you though. She like you, but she's a killer, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Everywhere she goes, she got a burner on her. You know what I mean? Everywhere she go, the stick is out. You know what I'm saying? It's hanging out. Boom.
I ain't mad.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you know she's a confirmed killer though. You can date her and be in a good relationship, love her and everything, right?
For sure.
Yeah, you can't judge a person on their past. She had to kill 4 people. You know? I'm just saying. She's still nice looking. You know, she still has a good head on her shoulders. She just had to, you know, people got in her way.
Something happened.
She had to kill people. Something transpired where she had to put these people down. So she was never charged with it. She was always self-defense, but she didn't hesitate to put them down. Is what we're saying. They were put down permanently, mixing with
Finito, finished.
They were out. Troll. And that's the thing. Now you were saying something about Dr. Umar.
Dude say standing on business.
You know what I'm saying? Standing on mad business, real talk. And just a killer.
Dude say, nope, my wife knows how to use a gun for sure. It said sound like a military assassin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're right. So what if you say before you met your wife, before you married her, you found out while y'all was dating, in the dating process, you found out she had 4 bodies. Is that still a go? She didn't kill 4 people. You know what I'm saying? She done killed 4 people. Is it still a go for him?
At separate times.
At separate times. Not at the same party now. It's on the shootout at the OK Corral. No. These were 4 different occasions, 4 different individuals.
She just minding her business.
We don't know the scenario, neither do you. She just tells you she's got 4 confirmed kills. You know what I'm saying? She's a killer. Would you still marry that woman? Would you still have married your beautiful wife? Is what I'm saying, kinfolk. If you had known that fact about her before you married, would it still been a go? Let me know, man. Let me know. If that would have still been a go. If you were still married and knowing that she has 4 confirmed kills. You know what I'm saying? But you said something about the top 5. Eminem? No. The GOAT, Umar. What's his name? Dr. Umar Thurman?
Dr. Umar said.
What is Dr. Umar's last name? Thurman? What his name is? Dr. Umar Thurman?
Johnson.
Dr. Umar Johnson said.
Umar Johnson? You know Umar Johnson?
Umar Johnson?
The doctor?
That just shut on. What happened there? Technical difficulties. You know, when you don't, the budget, we working.
It's all good.
He said, what he said, Snoop? He said
that Eminem cannot be the GOAT, the top MC
of all time
in a black art form.
Yeah, I said it depends on what they're basing it off of. Are they basing it off record sales? Are they basing it off revenue? What are they basing? If I would have to agree with Dr. Umar and say that he's definitely not the GOAT, but he's in there with him.
He's a great MC.
He's in there with him. You know, his wordplay is what makes him, is what puts him his ability to flip up his cadence and his wordplay. You know what I'm saying? Not so much what he's saying, but how he's saying it. Because it's not like he's saying like words no one knows the meaning of. You know, he's like, it's just his wordplay is what makes him. He's a dope writer. Don't get me wrong. But how he write his words and the way he do them is what makes him one of the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of MCs that I just don't think there can be a great. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They all have brought their own type of flavor.
I'm an era type guy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I like to chop it up in certain eras, you know, because it's like the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, 2000, 2010. I got a top 5 out of all of those.
Right. It's just like saying like Snoop. He's a dope MC, but he's not a great. He wouldn't be considered a great of all time. It depends on what. Not to me. It depends on what you're basing it off of. No disrespect.
No. It depends on if you're counting all the rappers in the world.
You don't know all the rappers in the world. We talking about
so
all
we gotta talk about
all the known rappers, like all the rappers that you ever known from any media platform from the 80s, 70s to now. That's who we're talking about. We're not talking about Lil J and them that's over there around the corner in back of Miss Rose. No. We're talking about people like the Baby, The Baby, Lil Durk, all these people. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole. The Nas's you hear about, Busta, you know, Rakim. We talking about these guys, KRS-One, these Scarface. We talking about these fellas, not the guys in the nooks and the crannies that still. No disrespect to those guys either. You know what I'm saying? But we know mainstream. There we go. Mainstream artists that have had several record spins in their several records. Radio station spans in their careers. We're talking about the greatest of those people. But I would have to agree with Umar when he says, no, he can't be the greatest of a black genre. You know, a dominated black genre. He can't be the greatest of that. Well, then is that fair to say? Isn't that like saying Tiger Woods can't be the greatest golfer of a predominantly white.
That's what we'll say. That's
is that to say that? Then hold on, because a lot of people identify old Tiger Woods y'all as black, and is it fair to say that Tiger Woods is not the greatest of all time because it's saying that golf is considered a white man's sport? Can a black man be the greatest in a white man's sport? How about
a white man invented it? Yeah.
I'm saying what I mean. Is that fair to say? Can you say that about Tiger Woods, y'all?
Can I move the goalpost a little bit?
Nah, you can't move the goalpost.
Because technically, we all come from black people. So, you know.
I don't know about that. That's for another story. I don't know if we all come from black people. I believe it.
That's what they say. We all come from
I don't know who they are, but I don't know, man. I believe that the Lord is...
That everybody just popped up everywhere?
I believe just everyone was just created, man. That's what I believe. All the colors and nationalities.
True say he got Mr. and Mrs. Carr.
That's what I'm talking about.
Say she gonna help him sharpen his skills.
Bang. That's what I'm talking about. No problem with it at all. That's what I'm talking about. Because once you make that union, you become one. It's good for you, it's good for her, and vice versa. And that just makes you stronger, man.
That's supposed to be your help. It's supposed to be able to help you out of every situation.
And vice versa.
I don't need nobody that's going to be a hindrance on me. I don't need nobody that's going to
slow me down.
No one
needs that. Yeah, no one wants to hinder. No one wants that.
I need us to get busy right now.
It's not a fun thing. It's not fun at all, you know, on that point and on that note point. So, yeah, with that being said, that's amazing. So what's happening in the rap world? Eminem not the greatest of a black genre. No. Some people might think Drake is the greatest of all time because of the hits.
If you go by records.
If you go by hits and how many hit records he done had, is he considered the greatest of all time?
They trying to put Drake in conversation with Mike.
Hey.
And with a J.
Man, does that make him
how
the greatest?
despicable is that? I mean, they only, if you talk about just the music, okay, tomato, they sold this many by this way, they sold this many. You had to go get Michael's, but that's neither here nor there. But Michael was dope everywhere because he gave back everywhere. He was good everywhere, except with that African, that doctor. They
still trying to bring up allegations against that man.
They should. I'm
talking about Michael Jackson with this old crazy case, that old molestation.
They definitely did.
I'm like, that's just, I don't know, man. That's nuts, man. That's so nuts.
It's a dirty game. They still trying to sit on this man.
What do you think about? What do you see social media in the next 5 years? Because it's already off the chain. You think all of the? You think it's just gonna be blown wide open, or is it gonna be more strict regulations? Because some of these sites, man, you look at on Instagram, some of these women is almost naked.
To say honestly, I think J. Cole is the greatest of all time.
Hey,
he is different from all the other rappers out here.
And I'm gonna have to big you up on that. Fam Bam on J. Cole. I was listening to a record the other day on my way. I was driving on the 202 headed to the auction, and it was J. Cole and man, who was he on that song with, man? But yeah, his flow was crazy, man. I have to. And in this young genre, yeah, J. Cole definitely is one of the hottest out there, man.
So J. Cole, what did J. Cole come out in? What, the 2010s?
I think he's like 2000, mid 2000s. Off with rocking with Jay-Z now.
I personally think,
but being a GOAT, I mean, I think he's one of the top MCs right now.
I think Rakim is the greatest rapper.
I don't know about that. D.
I think he's the greatest rapper.
Hey, Rakim?
Yeah. Yeah. But influence-wise, it's LL Cool J and Ice Cube. Because when you first started wanting to rap, I mean, now these are solo actors. These are solo. I'm talking about when they started what they were doing, they was the top at it. Now they got influence from other places already, because both of them got influence from Run. You know what I'm saying? But he's in a group with DMC, but everybody related more to Run at the time. But it was Run DMC on it, and DMC held his own all the time too. Mm-hmm. So that kind of like made the group, because them and Houdini set that off right there. To me, the group stuff. But then, like you said, Face, and I gotta give it to Pop. You see the influence this man still has after he's been dead for over 27 years.
He's like an Elvis. It's almost like an Elvis type thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a person that never dies. He's just immortalized.
Rakim do still rap, Drew. Yeah. Only difference is people are not checking for him like they did. But when he came out, he set a standard.
He changed
for
the game.
all the other rappers to have wordplay like they do now. And a lot of them are technically better. Like you say, J. Cole technically could be better. But he set that bar.
You said it was Rakim that made people say, let me step up my game.
Yeah. Now, KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, all of them are an influence that made him step his game up. You know what I'm saying? But when he dropped what he did, made all of them step theirs up also. But he's the one that birthed all the other MCs that wanted to get tricky with the wordplay. And a lot of them is great. Eminem, one of them, you know. But Eminem said he liked Tretz a lot. You know what I'm saying? Tretz came up after that.
You know, Tretz got a quick tongue too. You know, Tretz was able.
Now, these are all the people that's influenced pop.
That was able to flip like that too, though.
LLs, the Houdinis, the EPMDs, the De La Souls, all of them influencing pop to make him who he is. And so they all right now. Everybody not saying watching what he doing and then trying to do it, but while you in them circles, that's what's going on. That's the culture at the time, and they rose to the top. People say, "Why I say Ice Cube?" How many of y'all say Eazy-E is an all-time great? It had a lot to do with Ice Cube. Ice Cube write the rhymes, that I say. Now Ren and DOC, they also elevated it, made him rise to the top. It was all the cream was rising to the top, but they had these other entities that was pushing them. Then you come out with the shorts in the 40s, the UGKs. You know what I'm saying? It's like I say. From me, how it goes, Rakim, because Rakim literally changed my life. I'm telling you. I used to be but I think of all the devious things. I used to roll up, stop it. But then LL was before him. LL was I'm bad. My radio, everybody wanted to be like LL. I don't care what they said. But guess what? The Kumo D's, the MC Hammers, the Ice T's, they pushing LL to be what he trying to be but guess what? He's getting that from Ron. It's just influence that's building these certain people. But this is why I'm saying why they at the top for me. So there go to LL and Ice Cube. Then you go to Scarface and Tupac. Now Scarface leveled the playing field for everybody. Because he's from the South, Texas boy. Now I hate when I say that because Willie D was right there with him, right there with the Ghetto Boys. But like I said, when it came to lyrics, everybody rose a little. Now, I think differently about lyrics because I say Too Short is a lyricist, but a lot of people around me don't think so.
If he likes lyrics, he's a lyricist, but he knows what we mean when we say that. He knows what we mean when we say that. His wordplay ain't like, you know, an M or a Tretch or like a Rakim or like a J. Cole. You know what we say. He's not like a
Drew
40.
say, in order for Rakim to be relevant, he has to do a feature with the today era to keep up. Eazy, not a rapper, he a thug.
Yeah, but Eazy, I agree with you on that.
And feature with an artist, I meant. Well, I mean, that would bring him back to where he is now.
Both my cameras is on. What's happening?
That would bring him back to where he is now.
I mean, you know, you talking about guys. I mean, if we're talking about people that are just relevant with their rap, I mean, they like moving still. I know Rakim's still moving, but it's a lot of touring and, you know, he ain't dropping no EP that's coming out in the store no time soon. I mean, that you can pick up on Spotify and those. I ain't heard anything about it, you know. But yes, it's interesting. I just don't believe there can be no best because everybody hasn't been influenced by somebody. You just can bring your own flavor to the table. I just don't like a lot of this new stuff. No offense to a lot of the new cats.
I like a lot of the new stuff.
So I said I don't like a lot. So I said I don't like a lot of it. That's all I
said. I do.
What are you talking about when you say like the NLs and all them initials before their names and then their actual name, all type? I mean, it's like I guess you just gotta go at the times. It's their time.
Just say Too Short is still cold, but it's a tie between him and Sugar Free for me. Yeah, see, Sugar Free But Sugar Free came out like the 2000s.
I think Sugar Free.
Late 99.
Sugar Free.
I mean, but he's always been around. They always been in that circle. You know what I'm saying?
Moving. Niggas was just
back with Quick. You know what I'm saying? But Quick.
I Quick. You can't even put Too Short even in Quick's category when it comes to lyrics. Why not? Because Quick is way better lyrics than his wordplay.
Because he say his words different. That's the only thing.
Nah, it's just because he write them different. He's just his cadences and the way that he just
like Kenfro just said. Too Short still cold. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. He's still dropping hits. He's still dropping songs.
He ain't broke his mold. He said he found out what works. I ain't mad at him. He found out what works and he stuck to it.
If you go by the dictionary, being a lyricist is someone who writes words to a popular song. Too Short has wrote several popular
but you know what we mean. We know what we mean when we say I put Too Short in the category with like people like Drew Down. No, Drew Down. Like Drew Down.
I respect Drew Down. Drew Down, the Pimp of the Year. He good.
Yeah, I put Short in that category.
That's
Drew Down. Cause Short to me ain't even better than Dub C. His flow ain't better than Dub C's.
Too Short still making albums.
We're not going off. See this. Y'all gotta see what we basing it off of. That's when there's too many too many pockets. We ain't going off. We're not going off still making albums. We're going off just his ability to use wordplay. That's all we talking about. Not the fact that he's got 37 albums.
And the only thing that he repeated on them songs was
bitch. Too Short will be the category. Too Short is like with Snoop with me. You know, no disrespect to Snoop, but Snoop said it himself. You know, he's just an old average type rapper. You know what I'm saying? People don't like that complicated, too much of that complicated shit. I don't believe he'll come on there and tell you he's a battle rapper or anything that, or you know. But I put him in Too Short's type of style in the same container. They're in the same boat to me. Too Short, Snoop Dogg, Drew Down, all those guys kind of like in that category to me, like that. Eazy-E, Luke from Two Live Crew, his whole crew, Luke, Two Live Crew, all of them. They all in that same kind of, they're lyricists, but they're not lyrical. Let me just say that. They're just not lyrical. But they are lyricists because they have they have put words.
The root word of lyricist is lyrical. Lyric.
No.
Come on, it's words.
No. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to categorize these folk.
You say, Drew say, DJ Quick to me is like Mac Dre. Yeah, I can see that. Or Corrupt.
Corrupt, yeah. But he's a little liver than, he's fresher than Too Short. The DJ Quick is hotter. His flow is better than Too Short.
I don't know, man.
Get out of here, man.
I don't know how.
Come on, man.
I don't know how everybody could recite a lot of Too Short.
Because it's simple stuff, bro.
And say he's not a lyricist.
Same thing that Snoop said. People like simple stuff.
Do you know how hard it is to get people to remember your song?
Not if it's simple. Not if you saying bitch all the time.
No, it's
on and on. I can't gonna stop until the break of dawn. Come on, man.
That's the only song you got like that.
We can make another step back. No, then they get even easier. Bitch. Come on, man. How long is it gonna take you to boom? This is your track. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, come on,
and
man.
He sat right in the pocket. Now, I would say, but look at what he doing on the new stuff. He got new beats.
Same old thing.
But they ain't still with the new stuff.
He's got that same cadence, you know.
Still, he can still get on
still got the same
on these new tracks.
And
he got on there when he got on there with Biggie and Jay-Z.
Did the same two-step.
Did nobody say they killed Too Short?
No, he just did it.
Nobody said they killed Too Short.
They ain't gonna say that.
Nobody said that.
Like that. They
nobody.
About
everybody was hush on that.
They ain't gonna say nothing about Short Daddy. Come on, bro.
Cause Short came out and was on their motherfucker.